guys and girls, happy Sunday evening to you. This is What's Up episode 59. I'm just about to embark on the ZHR Great Utopian Mountain Goat Race. There seems to be a little bit of confusion in the chat about the distance. It's the C category that I'm in, as always, and as far as I'm aware, it's 2 complete laps and then about a third of a lap before we do the left-hand turn. This flat laps, that is, before we do the left-hand turn and race to the top of the epic KOM, up to the top of the mountain. So hopefully I've got that right from the memory of the last time I did this. If not, I'm going to look pretty stupid. If so, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that everybody else in here is a bit confused and I win by default and disqualification. So that could be good. I jumped on really late, been helping my daughter with her homework, which she's had a week to do, and then left it until tonight, and it's due in tomorrow. So I'm a little bit stressed, very underprepared, nothing new there I suppose. But this race, I'm going to kill myself for saying this, I'm absolutely sure, but this race actually suits me quite well. For whatever reason, I'm not bad at just sort of finding a pace up that mountain and just churning my way up it. So I'm going to take it reasonably steady on the 2 flat laps and then hope I can catch a few people on the way up to the top of the mountain. But that's the plan, that's the theory, and I will be very happy to eat my words at the end of it, as I quite often do. But anyway, we've got about 5.5 minutes to go. I'm going to do a little bit of spinning while we're on the start line here. I can already see Len Capel's in there, Padron de Gas is in there. Great to see you guys. I think there are a few others that I saw and stupidly didn't write them down at the top of this list. Some very recognisable names. So there could be some friends along the way for me, which would be good. And I'm going to spin up, and I will see you when that ticker is near the 0 point. Okie dokie then, we are in the last 50 seconds, and we have 37 people on the start pen at the moment, which is a little bit disappointing. I know this is only the C category, but I was hoping for a few more than that, but then it gives me more chance to do well in my category, I suppose. So let's just get up to a decent pace for this last 10 seconds before the hammer drops. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, and we're off. And in stark contrast to like a KISS race or a ZTR race, it's actually a reasonably restrained start. Probably for exactly the reason I just said. You've got to do 2 laps, flat course, then about a third of a lap, flat course, then it's up to the very top of the mountain. And what I can't remember is whether it's to the top of the mountain or to the radio mast. I hope it's just the mountain. That radio mast is not fun. Anyway, I'm going to ride within myself for a while, just settle in, because my late arrival to this race meant no warm-up at all. So pacing is going to be key here. And I can already see Padron 4 seconds ahead of me, Padron de Gas, Len Capel 2 seconds up the road. I'm not chasing after them, that's for sure. I'll leave that till later on. Anyway, I'm going to shut up, do some riding. Hey Craig Sharp, thank you very much for the ride on, my buddy. Just as I was admiring the view of my bright orange canyon matching my orange and black adopted WKG kit. I'm hoping that's a temporary Zwift kit, and at one point we'll be able to put some serious pressure on the powers that be at Zwift HQ and getting a real one made. I know it's not high on their priorities at the moment, new kits, so I'll leave them alone maybe another hour or 2. Thank you S Burgess from WBR Flanders for the ride on, appreciate that. And Mr. Inge Backman, thank you my friend for the ride on. G. Anderson, thank you. I see you are right near me, so I'll get you a little bit of camera time. Oh, as we go past the jogger. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Right on, my friend. Digging those Trek colours, by the way, if that was you I was looking at. I think it was. Hey Kenny, thank you very much for the ride on. I managed to grab your live stream earlier. I think you were doing a, I can't remember what it was. WSR ride, I think it might have been. Keep up the good work, man. Jay Wags from Team ODZ, thank you very much for the ride on. Good to see you. I've not managed to do an ODZ ride for a while. I always enjoyed those. I have to try and work out a schedule that includes a few of those from time to time. There's myself and G. Anderson. I've just sort of pulled a little bit away from the group we were with. It's just the two of us at the moment. We're 9 seconds off the guy in front, which is D. Lel, I think that is, and 6 seconds off the guys behind. With C. Rodent, J. Kennedy. The group with Len Capel and Padron de Gas are now sort of 25, 26 seconds up the road. Again, I'm not going to put too much thought into that. I really just need to ride my own race.
Can't think, can't sleep, can't breathe. Can't think, can't.
Thank you, C. Valadares. I think that's how you pronounce that. Valadares. Very cool name. Thank you very much for the ride on. Okay, so we managed to pull back in D. Lel. That's who is just on my right there in the blue and red striped top. Just going past him. So the next rider up the road for us is Jay Brown with Justice for Marine A, I think that is. Just ahead of him. G. Anderson's doing a good job of just working with me here. It's just the two of us, well, three of us now with D. Lel. It might have been a good idea if it was indeed deliberate. So 1 second. Thank you, Mr. Albertolino from Team Type 1. It's great to see you, buddy. Yeah, it might have, if it was a conscious decision by D. Lel to drop back and work with myself and G. Anderson, it's probably a pretty good one. He was out there all on his own. I can't remember the rule on power-ups. I think it's all allowed. I'm not sure. I'll wait until I see someone else do it before I do it. Thank you, Jay Walker, for the ride on.
Everything getting harder to find. Everybody jumping out of their mind. Everybody going out of their skin. See, we get to the end, but that's where we begin. You feel it? Mannequins and we breaking the mold. Breaking out and we breaking the codes. Similar to the jack who stole to the depths.
And just as we come under the banner to complete the first lap, we managed to pull G. Anderson back in. I put a little bit of effort in going on that descent, but nothing sort of deliberately to chase him down, but it always seems to work that way unless you can clear a bigger gap than that and then keep the power on. Thank you, P. Santa Maria, for the ride on. It's great to see another with WKG in the name. I don't actually think G. Anderson was attacking anyway. I think I just sort of switched off a bit during the S's and he just managed to open up a second or two. And it's now back to our trio. D. Lel, G. Anderson and M. Neal. I've still not seen anyone use a power up yet, so I'm still not going to risk using mine in fear of disqualification. Thank you, Jay Mora, from ODT for the ride on.
So to the depths and you're wet, so you take explosive, get it out. Send your body to flight. Everybody got a target tonight. Everybody come along for the ride. All you studs and your duds and your ladies is fly. Grip the moment like you're gripping the earth. Feel the weight and you're feeling the girth. Now you get it, now you're feeling your worth. Fitness and you used to make when everything used to hurt. It goes.
Thank you, JR Blaster. Another WKG'er. You're in this race, I think. I saw ZHR on your name, so I think you're around somewhere, probably already halfway up the mountain. Hey, Sean Lowe. Again, it's raining WKG members all of a sudden. Good to see you, buddy. Right on. Thank you, Mr. Lel, D-Lel, if that is indeed how you pronounce your name, for the ride on.
No time to rest. Just do your best. What you hear is not a test.
I've got to be careful here because I'm getting dropped by D-Lel and G. Anderson in this mist, this dusty cloud. Just want to make sure. There we go. Make sure I can pull back in. Perfect. Okay, I can see now Len Capel and Padre de Gas nearly 2 minutes ahead of me. That might be a bit too much to make up on the climb, but again, I'm just doing what I can do for now. Hopefully, no offence guys, but hopefully you've burnt yourselves out and we'll get to the mountain and you collapse. As long as I haven't burnt myself out. I'm trying not to. Thank you, S. Guybar, I think that probably is. Apologies for the pronunciation, but thank you for the ride on.
It's not a test. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you go. Gotta make it on time. Brightest star gonna be the guide. Gotta get you to the other side, to where the butterflies and where the peace resides. The verse 5.
Hey, John Grenfell. Hello, buddy. Thanks very much for the ride on. It's good to see you. And El Autista, who has joined us from further back. El Autista and Eric B actually have closed in a gap quite nicely to join up with us. Just fire the ride-ons back. Alright, so someone's using a power up in there. I can't tell who it is. I'd like to have known because then I can know if it's part of our group. I think that is Anderson, is it? I think it might be. Well, I'm going to keep hold of mine now anyway, because if it looks clear that we can use them, I'm going to save mine for that the sort of fast descent bit near the top of the mountain. Oh, a bit of confetti as we went through there, not sure what that was about. Not seen that before. So we've got a pretty big group now of El Autista, Eric B, myself, G Anderson, and still D-Lel. We're closing in on Jay Brown and Justice for Marine. So could be 7 or 8 strong very soon.
Minutes for the 15 of fame. 5 seconds for you saying my name. I'm deadly sharp shooting the game. Gonna hit you in the soul, execution is aim. Get together.
And there we go. Pulled in on Jay Brown and Justice for Marine.
We building a fire. Clear smoke and it's taking us higher. Hands up, everyone is one. If you see yourself making it, you see in the sun. Metropolis on the edge of control. They take our money, but they won't take our soul. Fuck that, ain't gon' do it no more. Won't do what we told, and we ain't gonna fold. We go. No time to rest. Just do your best.
Okay, so 2 laps done. It's now a case of head down into the tunnel, get to the Jarvis tree, swoop left, and up, 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 up. I'm just getting dumped off the back of this group a little bit now, which is a bit irritating. But I'll try and keep spinning, pull my way back in just a little bit. So at least we start the climb together. The aero benefits, sitting behind somebody on the mountain are negligible, so it's about getting as much help in this section, I suppose, as I can. And G. Anderson's decided to go for it, I think. Kicked a few seconds ahead of us for a while. Yeah, he's up in the 6s now, trying to put some distance between himself and this chasing group. I'm struggling to tell who's who in this bunch now. We've got some non-competing riders in amongst us, so I think I am at the back of my bunch. So looks like it's Autista, Brown, Lel, and Justice Marino, and Savoy as well. Savoy is there. And it looks like we pull back in M. Delori. There's a few others. Palanuk, Pate, or Pate, I'd imagine it's Pate, so sorry. Johnston. So we've closed in again on another smaller bunch. Anderson's continuing to kick on, 8 seconds ahead. Oh, good reminder, thank you, El Autista. So we have to do a manual left turn at this junction. Now I'm going to ditch the hat before the serious climbing starts. It's actually quite warm tonight, so I'm feeling it a bit. My fan all of a sudden doesn't seem quite as effective. So we pull back in Lavoie as well, just sitting right in front of me. AG, P. Boulous. So quite a big bunch now. Oh no, I'll tell you why. Of course, we've gone under the banner, so the race has effectively ended in terms of the event module. So we're now seeing all 1,736 names appear on the timing sheet at the side. So from ZHR, I think it is still Autista, who's actually pulled away a couple of seconds. Then Brown, Justice for Marine, and myself, D-Lel, and Anderson's actually dropped just on my wheel. Okay, here we go. Left turn ahead. There we go. This is where the fun really begins.
What you hear is not a test. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you.
Okay, power-ups clearly are usable. Autista fired a feather as soon as we got to that first little pitch. So I will be using my aero at some point. There's D-Lel, he's managed to pull a couple of seconds up the road from us. Holding good power as well, mid to high 3s.
Only here to make you go. 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 Can't think, can't sleep, can't breathe.
Hey, Cobus Hatting, hello my friend. Thanks very much for the ride on. Now I'm guessing you've already finished. I'm pretty sure you're in here. Even more sure you went very fast off the start. So, good ride my friend. If I'm wrong and you're right at the back, still a good ride. I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Can't think, can't sleep, can't breathe. Everybody.
So I've managed to pass Autista and D-Lel, but we're all very close and all still putting out very similar power, so that doesn't really mean anything at this point. But I have a feeling that they're going to be my main race, as long as I can keep it going. D-Lel's just blasted back past me. Good job, man.
Going out of their mind. Everybody going out of their skins. Everybody jumping out of their mind.
Thank you, H. Votbog, for the ride on.
of their skins.
Thank you, Ian Simpson, for the ride on. Hey, yes, Woodsell. Another WKG. Thanks, buddy, for the ride on.
No time to rest. Just do your best. What you hear is not a test. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you. We're only here to make you go.
I thought I was closing in on D-Leo a bit, but every time I get to within a few seconds, he's able to kick up into the 5s or 6s, to put himself a few more seconds away. He's now 7 seconds up the road from me, so I'm hoping that he's burning these matches, because he is clearly my sort of primary target at the moment. And the next rider ahead, with ZHR in the name, is M higher here, and the closest behind me, I believe, is Eric B at 21 seconds. M higher, incidentally, is 24 seconds ahead of me. I've got one of the B riders coming up fast behind me now, PJ Daly. Oh, and Cobus. Oh, of course, you're in the Bs. That's why I didn't see you. Right on, buddy. Cobus just calling out, almost there. Oh, not quite almost enough, I don't think. All right, this is where I'm going to hit my aero. Hopefully it can give me a bit of a breather down here. There goes PJ Daly. Good ride, man. In the Bs. And there goes Cobus Hattie. Also in the Bs. Good ride, my friend. That came at just the right time, that little downhill. I could just ease off just for a fraction. There's D-Leo now. Just ahead of me. 2 seconds. Suddenly kicking out the power. So he can jump away again. Strong riding, my man. I've got another B rider coming up fast now. Hey, Hagebacken. Just 9 seconds behind. Holding very strong power. D-Leo's got enough to just keep knocking me back every time I get close. Autista has managed to get himself back in sort of 15-second range and putting out some decent power as well, so I have to keep my eyes open there. Thanks, Jim Pocock, for the ride on. Good to see you, my man. Another WKG rider. Oh, this last 500 metres goes on forever on this route. I'm worried about Autista behind me. It's definitely got more strength than me at the moment.
Last 300. Come on. Just got to keep Autista behind me. I've got no one to chase. Except the Wale Duda in the D's. Oh no, he's disappeared now. Autista's within 5 seconds. So I'm happy to keep this power up all the way to the line. Last 100. It's a good ride, man. Oh, he's up in the 60s. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Oh, just held him off. Just. And Hagebacken just managed to hold off as well. Deary me. Oh my word. Cobra's just saying he was chasing me right from the bottom of the mountain, so they do an extra lap in the B's, so he obviously joined, saw I was up the road, and used me as some kind of carrot, I would suggest. Great ride, man. Great ride. I had nothing left. Oh, look at that, and I've gone up the bloody... I don't want to be doing that. For some reason I've gone up the... Why can't I turn around? Do I need to be going faster? Ah, there we go. I wasn't even going fast enough to turn around. Oh dear. So, I managed to hold 236 watts for 20 minutes. It felt like more than that, but that's okay. I'm getting better, I think. I've reduced the number of races that I do, and I'm mixing it up with a few more gentle distance rides. And this race, albeit I wasn't with the fast guys, I felt my power was better and more consistent. And the previous race, which was the what was the last one I did? The SER race. Again, my overall power was up on the previous races, where I'd been in a decline. I'd been going down by sort of 1 or 2 tenths of a WKG per race, and I managed to sort of put it back up nearer to where I think I should be. And again, I think I did tonight, so that's encouraging. So thanks for all the advice from everybody saying that I was basically overdoing it with the racing and I should either rest or mix it up a bit with some gentle rides. That seems to be doing the job. So thanks everyone. Brilliant race there from, well, everybody, but particularly me chasing D-Lel and having El Autista pushing hard from behind. So that made it difficult. I had to make sure I couldn't ease off at any point. Always fun. I'd like to have managed to get closer to the guys in front so I could have a bit of a sprint for the line. That's always good fun and good to watch afterwards. But another enjoyable race. One of my favourites. That I do like. I like the climb up the mountain for some crazy masochistic reason. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. Remember, click the comment, subscribe, like, share. Jump onto Facebook. Join the W/KG Facebook group. Another quick reminder, this weekend, this Sunday, a week today, we've got the WKG Lava Laps 110 ride coming up. It's on the event module already. Sunday, February the 26th. It's 11:30 AM GMT, so an hour later than the previous one, just for to be a bit kinder to our American and Canadian friends. So it'd be brilliant if you guys could join us. I'd love to have a big crowd there again. It was such good fun last time. So check it out on the event module or in the WKG forum on Facebook, and I will catch you all on the next one. Take it easy. Bye.